welcome back to another episode. This is episode 7, I believe, and we are going to start putting some of those parts on that we went through in episode 5. So what we're going to do today is we're going to fit the catch can. I've never fitted one before, don't know how well it's going to go, but it's got to get done. So let's just check it out and I'll show you the parts we've got to do it with. So this is our box of bits for the job. I'll put all the links in the description for all of these. You can get this from Billy at Cloud9 Customs. So this is the catch can. So it will come in here, inlet, and then the outlet. So as you can see on the outlet, it has a couple of baffles there to stop the stuff that you're trying to stop going back into your engine to collect in the cup. You can get these in a polished look or a black look. I went for black because I'm going all black under the bonnet. I've also got the billet and brass connector. Because the plastic ones are prone to breaking, especially when you try and remove them, they're going to break. So we've got to be careful that we don't get anything falling into the sump, because we've already had the sump off because we've done the all pickup pipe, so I don't really want to have to take that off again. So you get this is the billet one, the brass. You can get the plastic one, but if you upgrade you can get this one, and it's pretty much a fit and forget sort of part, which is what we're trying to do. Obviously another O-ring which will go on there like that. We'll put a bit of lube on that and stuff. So one of those. You get various clips and stuff, bungs and T-piece, which you have to tee off when you get to the top. So I've watched a couple of videos on this just to see on how this actually goes back together. So let's have a go and see what happens. And you get this bit of hose. It's quite a big bit of hose. Obviously cut that to length. Once you've routed it the way that you want to route all these hoses and stuff, you know where you want to fit it. The most common place is fit it where we're going to fit it, but I might change it a little bit, I might not, we'll see what happens. But first things first, let's get the bonnet up and check out what's happening under there. So most people put the can over here, so we've got to take this cover off, get the fuse out, move it into here, get all this all out the way as well, get the cover off. I'll probably take this trim off as well, get this off without breaking this because I don't have another one. Then we need this hose here to go down onto this bit, and all of that stuff that just goes, and a lot of that stuff under there does just, we just get rid of quite a lot of the stuff. We basically just get rid of all that PVC system under there. So I'm going to start whipping these covers off. So now that's that bit off, so we're starting to get to where we want to get now. So we need to get this off as well. I believe that these don't usually like to come off. Disconnect this, let's get that out of the way. Right, let's try and see if this will come off. So those are not coming off. So what I'm going to try and do is get under here onto these and get these hexes off. So we've got this one plug right here that we need to get off. Right, so that's off. Let's try and get this out without breaking the, oh, result, it's out. So now we've got access to the bit we want to get rid of. I want to get this off with this clip here, and then pull that out without any of that falling into the sump. Quite a lot of stuff is going to be going now. So we need to remove this because we want to get to the one underneath. So this will literally just be going on that. So let's. So this bit has all come loose, but I can't actually get it out. So I had to cut these bits out because I could not wiggle it around there. You probably can, but I couldn't do it, so I just decided to cut it, and it's out. And we want rid of it anyway because we're not going to be reusing it. It's coming out of the system. I don't know if you can see through there now, but I've removed that off here because that needs to come out, and we've got a bung to go on here. I think all of this needs to come off, and I think the only one we keep is this one here, the T-piece off here. So I think we need to get this off and this off. That bit pulls off that bit like that. You'll notice you've got quite a lot of clips. It's basically anything you find attached to this pipe, here, anything you see attached to it all the way down, just remove it. Pull this clip off. I did use a bar down there to get that loose. It didn't just come off that easy, trust me. So I'm just literally just cutting every sort of little bit out of the way now. It should come out in one, but it might be easiest to get it out, getting a lot of the stuff out of the way. So that's just another bit of it out of the way. That's another bit of cut out. So just on that main bit at the bottom now to get out. Right, so I'm going to wiggle that bit up. I don't think I'll be able to film that bit because I'll probably want to get two hands in there, and I can't get my hands in there with the camera in the way. I don't know if I can film it from the top or anything. I'll try like that. Let me just get that bit out. This, hopefully it comes out in one piece, because that's the bit I'm worried about, it breaking and falling into the sump. So take your time getting that bit out. Just try and do it slowly loose, and that's what I'm doing. Just giving it a little turn this way, a little turn that way, and then just obviously giving it a little bit of force to bring it up at the same time. So hopefully it all comes out complete. Success, it's out. I put a bit of tissue down just to stop anything from falling down there until we're ready to put the new one in. There you go. You can see the old one here. It's come out not too bad. A little bit of something still stuck in there. I'm going to try and get that out in a second. And there we go, it's all out. So I've just lost that little bit there, which I'm hoping is still in there. So let's try and rescue that and get that out. So the bit that broke off round here, I've managed to get it. Oh, there she is. So I managed to get it out without it dropping in there. So well happy about that. Right, so at least I know nothing's in there now. Power of the grabber. So this is the bit we're going to be putting in now. I've already put that on. I'm going to put a Jubilee on that now before I put it in, because I can see that being an absolute pain. So let's get a Jubilee on that. So that's the new one all in. Ain't going nowhere. Right, before I go too far, I just want to tidy up a couple of little bits. So we need to put a Jubilee on this. That's all nice and on. And then there's the bit around here. This bit here, put the little bung on, like that. So I think it's time to start removing all of this. So now with all that out of the way, we're ready to move the relay over to this bit. So that is the one relay that everyone talks about. It's got just that in all this box. We're going to move that into here. Just put that in there. So I've just put the bar on loosely at the moment because I want to see where I'm going to put this. So I've just decided to go for the standard place and just keep it here like everyone else has done, because I think it is probably the easiest place to put it. And these clips that he's given us, it's like P clips or whatever they are, something like that, they seem like they want to go here. To be fair, there's not much movement on that, so that is on. This onto here, and what happens with that? That basically goes like that. I think that's going to come up, go into here, come out of there, into there, from that into that, done. Right, so we need to probably cut this probably around there. So we need the Jubilee. And it's like, it looks good like that. Just tighten that one up. So that's the T-piece bit in. So what we've got to do now is get that to that. But let's bolt this. Let's see if we get the strut bay bolted down. Right, so the strut base is all bolted down. So we've just got to run our hose from here to here. It's already got like a natural sort of curve to it. There. So now just put all the last bits back in. Just make sure you plug everything back in, like here, here. Put that cover back on. Try not to break that. Put the covers all back on. And then you'll be done. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.